Okay, guys, you are at the end of your container design project. Now's the time to self-assess yourself. Okay, so this is a really, really important process because, to be honest with you, in life, no one's going to give you the feedback to improve as well as you being able to self-critique, right? So this is the what you're looking at right now is the rubric or the self-assessment. You see in the right hand are the standards in engineering that relate to the criteria of your project. So like, the first standards, is just based on an overall engineering mindset. Successful engineering exhibits specific personal and professional characteristics that lend themselves to the creative, collaborative, and solution-driven nature of the profession, right? So, just having your title slide and being able to, you know, say this is your work, right? This is evidence of your best work. Saying that to the world, basically, right? Second standard, demonstrate flexibility and adaptability to change. So a lot of the instruction I gave you, were you able to, take those concepts and apply it to something a little innovative or unique. We're able to design a product with consideration of how it will be manufactured using the 3-axis computer numerical control milling machine. Were you able to use spatial visualization to create and interpret graphical communication of 2- and 3-dimensional objects? And then lastly, were you able to select a solution path from many options to successfully address a problem or opportunity? So, and furthermore, were you able to develop and carry out a justifiable scheme to compare and evaluate solution paths? So, a decision matrix is one tool used to compare and evaluate competing solutions based on criteria. So, you would just go into this spreadsheet, and the first thing you got to do is make a copy. So you make a copy, and then you just save it to your Google Drive, and then you can now edit that specific spreadsheet so you can now grade yourself. So you just go item by item, and whatever you're missing, you're just being honest. Maybe you didn't do anything different than what I showed you. Okay, so you would need to take those 2 innovation points off, and you can see down here, it brings you to that 85% right off the bat. And maybe you didn't complete a couple of these other items. So you just need to be honest with yourself and say these are the areas that you just didn't complete. And then when you're done, whatever score it is, there's a couple things you can do. You can, one, take a snippet. So like, just going to open up the snip tool, and you can snip this whole entire. You might have to zoom out. So Control- on your keyboard allows you to zoom out so you can see everything. And then you can just take a screenshot. You can copy it, and then you can put it right into your last slide, and paste that. Another thing you can do is you can link text and images. So like this image, you can just select the image, and you'll hold down Control K. That's a quick link to paste your direct link. So I'm just going to go back to that, and I'm going to share this. And when you share it, you've got to make sure right here it says everyone at Charlotte Mecklenburg Schools with this link can access this document. And obviously, you're only submitting it to me, so I would be the only one to access it. And then when you go back, you click on your picture, hold down Control K, and then there's the link option. You can link that image directly to the document. So Control V is paste and enter. You can do that with text as well. So like, if I'm going to go ahead and insert text, I can put a title slide in here and say self-assessment, right? And this kind of starts to act like a website. You're kind of creating the bare bones of a website when you're doing stuff like this. And then you just highlight your text, hold down Control K again, and that's a quick link to paste that link in there. So now users or people who are going to your website or your slide can now get to that document in two ways, clicking on the picture or clicking on the text, just like a website. And that's it. So make sure you enter your self-assessment in, grade yourself, and that would complete the end of your portfolio project. Oh, I forgot to record the whole thing. Oh no, I didn't. Wrong one. Sorry.